Match week 27 is finally upon us. I can't lie, I missed the league. Last week, watching FA Cup football, it just really reminded me how in this moment I don't really want to be missing Premier League football. I'm reaching the point in the season where I want to be watching the league week in, week out. Like, there's a lot that could potentially happen in this league right now, that I'm reaching that point in the season where I really cannot do without watching the league. And any other thing is like, that is not the Champions League, is like, if there's no big game here, I know, especially at this stage in the FA Cup, people are not really fighting for anything. They're just trying to keep that steady pace of getting qualifications. And I think only United right now is not, out of the big six, is not in the FA Cup. Tottenham, I'm not sure about Tottenham. I think Tottenham might actually still be there. But anyways, watching FA Cup last weekend was just kind of boring in my opinion. And I'm just really happy that the league is back. Match week 27. There's a lot to look forward to. Arsenal versus Spurs, City versus Newcastle, United versus Everton, Liverpool versus Nottingham Forest. I think the easiest game this weekend is Chelsea versus Burnley. And there's a lot that can potentially happen if Arsenal don't win their game, if United don't beat Everton, if Liverpool don't win, if Chelsea don't win, if City don't win. A lot can potentially happen in the league. And I'm happy. It's time to get back to work. Everybody needs to go put in the work. If you really want something that you're looking for this season, go and work hard, go and grab it. It's there for the taking. Everybody's just acting like they don't want to wake up, they don't want to take what is theirs. Especially Arsenal right now. Arsenal are acting like they don't want to take what is theirs at all. And you know what? We're there. If you don't want it, we'll come and show you how it's done. We'll come and show you exactly how to win the league. We know how to do it. We have the experience. So Arsenal, if you don't want it, just keep doing what you're doing right now. You're already dropping enough points for us, so keep doing what you're doing. Well, anyways, without further ado, let's get into the breakdown for the games. The first game that we're going to be talking about is the biggest game of this game week: Tottenham versus Arsenal. Today is to do. That's the trademark for this weekend. Tottenham, I need you to do everything in your power to just make sure that you at least come out of this game with something. It's not impossible. It's really not impossible. I know you're not used to beating Arsenal. It's been a while since you won a game against Arsenal, but there's something for you in this game. There's at least a draw in this game for you, Tottenham. Tottenham are actually suffering with a lot of injuries right now. They have a new manager in Igor Tudor. I don't really trust him as well, I can't lie, because he had a spell in Juventus that wasn't really that good. So I don't really know what to expect from him coming into this Tottenham side to the end of the season. But in this game against Arsenal, I know there's one record I saw that he's actually not lost a game, that his first game that he's managed. So I'm hoping that he can translate it into this game. I'm really hoping that he can translate it into this game. Arsenal, on the other hand, will need to show that they have the mentality to actually win this league in this game, because this is a must-win game for them. Tottenham, they're just trying to escape relegation. That's how bad they've been this season. And this game means way more to Arsenal than it does to Tottenham, because they still have other games they can use to catch up. But I just feel like going into this game, Arsenal will probably have more of the edge, because they're used to beating Tottenham. In their last 8 games, they've won 7 out of the games. Tottenham have drawn 1. So it's like Tottenham don't really have that much. They don't really have that much say in this fixture. They just need to just hope that they can get something from this game, because Arsenal is wounded. They are wounded from the last game that they just played against Wolves, that they really should have won. Going from 2-0 up, going to 2-2 is not something that they were expecting at all. So coming into this game, they're going to want to win. Even though Tottenham are at home in this match, they are playing at their new stadium, Arsenal are definitely willing to give them something in this match for sure. I think Arteta just needs to talk to the players, because right now it's all about their mentality. Like, it's really all about their mentality. Do they really want this trophy? Because it's like they really cannot handle the pressure of being chased. That's one thing that Arsenal has been showing us. Once they are being chased like this, is they struggle, and right now they need to lock in. They really need to lock in. They need to get their mentality right and just make sure that they win this game. They will need to win all their games to the end of the season right now to guarantee that they carry and lift the trophy. So I also feel this match is a must-win match for them. Tottenham are already suffering a lot of injuries to very, very important players for them. So as of right now, Arsenal don't have any excuses to lose this game. They have Saka available. Oh dear God, he's available. I think he's a doubt for this match, but he's more than likely going to make the bench. Eze is available. Trossard, Martinelli. I know these names are not really, they've not really been as productive as they've needed to be this season, but they have to try and grind something out by all means in this match. Even if they want to use their set piece to win, they have to win this match. Arsenal absolutely have to win this match if they want to try and still win this league, because if they drop points in this game, then yeah, it's totally wraps. The next game we're going to be talking about is Manchester City versus Newcastle. Man City, you have one job for this game and one job for the rest of the season. Do not lose this game against Newcastle. Don't lose a game for the rest of the season, and you're lifting another Premier League trophy for sure. So a certain somebody clearly does not want the league, and for a huge part of this season, we've been stumbling whenever the points get close. We cannot afford to lose this game against Newcastle. We played them 3 times this season already. We've beaten them twice. The game they beat us at St. James Park, I definitely feel like we could have won that game. Going into this game against Newcastle, Pep, I'm just hoping that you pick the right lineup. If you pick the right lineup, almost everybody's fit right now. So just make good decisions. Make good decisions. You know who you have available in your defense. Ruben Diaz, Marguehi, Kusano, anybody. Just make sure that you make smart choices in the lineup. That's all we need to do. And our second halves need to improve. I just really hope that I watch a good second half. I'm not even going to lie. Because this game against Newcastle, I believe that we're going to win it. I believe we're going to win. I feel like if we don't get anything other than 3 points in this game, it's a disappointment. And it's just show me that honestly we don't want the title. Like I've been saying this for a large part of this season already, that we don't want the title, and in fact I've dropped my hopes have dropped for the title. But Arsenal just keep they keep giving me joy. They keep making me feel like it's still possible, and it's very much possible. I'm not even going to lie. It's really in Manchester City's hands right now. It's in Pep Guardiola's hands right now. If he wins the league again this season, it will be a massive contribution, a massive add-on to his already stacked accolades at the club. And I just feel this game against Newcastle is a huge test. It's a huge test for to see whether we actually want it or not. We're playing in our own stadium at the Etihad. We've had a very decent season at the Etihad this season. It's not been easy for clubs to just come there and beat us, and it's not going to be easy for Newcastle to come there and beat us as well. Like, I feel the only important players that we really would have needed for this fixture that are not available right now, Jeremy Doku, who's been probably the best winger in this league. Like, he's a huge and massive miss for us at the moment. He's actually had a season full of unfortunate injuries. I can't even lie, because he's been having a stellar season, and he would have been massive for this game. And Vardiol as well would have been massive for this game. But yeah, both of them are not available, and I'm just hoping that we do the needful against Newcastle. Anything other than a win for me in this game would be a major disappointment on City's part. Let's quickly move into the next game. Nottingham Forest versus Liverpool. This is a game that Liverpool absolutely need to win. If they win this match, they go on the same points as Manchester United. They enter a position where they absolutely need to be at the moment. Like, Liverpool will want to be finishing in the top 5 for sure, and at least even trying to make their way into the top four. I can't even lie. Nottingham Forest right now will be looking for a new manager bounce again in this match. They already had one during the week against Fenerbahce, which I think was a strong, solid statement from Vitor Pereira. I think he did decent when he was managing Wolves last season, and I feel coming into this Nottingham Forest side right now, they've actually struggled to be in the position where they probably would be expecting to be this season, especially with the signings they've made at the start of the season. I definitely feel like Marinakis has been taking a piss, just shuffling and changing the managers and not even allowing the players to settle in with the managers. But I definitely feel sacking Sean Dyche was probably the best for them, because they were kind of losing the identity and flow that Nottingham Forest have had across the span of the past seasons. So I'm really interested in watching this match. I want to see how Vitor Pereira is going to shape up against Liverpool in this game. It's going to be a very tough game for Liverpool. They're going to have to win this match if they want to maintain momentum and just stay within touching distance of Chelsea and United, because I don't think they don't have any reason to be losing this match, especially given that Nottingham Forest beat them 3-0 in the first fixture when they played them, especially at Anfield. You have to win this match. You have to get your get back. You have to get your get back for sure. Like, there is no reason why you should not be winning this match, and maybe even comfortably as well, because where do Nottingham Forest sit on this table? They currently sit 17th. They're in relegation battle right now. That's how bad Nottingham Forest is at the moment. Vitor Pereira actually has a job on his hands. I'm not even going to lie. And I know for a fact that playing at home in this match, they're going to want to go for this game. They're going to want to go try their best in this game. And momentum for them right now is probably on the up, given that they won 3-0 against Fenerbahce. They'll be feeling good coming into this match. I'm not even going to lie. And they'll be feeling like they can actually get something from this game. And I feel Liverpool are going to have to pull out a pretty good performance if they're going to walk away with 3 points in this match. That being said, I'm going to be predicting... Wow, this might actually be the game this weekend that actually stuns. I feel like something might actually happen in this game, in this fixture. But honestly, I'm going to be safe and predict a Liverpool win, because I feel like they absolutely need to win this match. I feel like they have to win this match. I can't lie. They have to win this match. It's very important for them to win this match. So I'm going a 4-1 Liverpool. 4-1 Liverpool. That's what I think for this particular fixture. And let's see how it's going to go. It's going to be a very interesting match, that's for sure. The next game we're going to be talking about is Everton versus Manchester United. United fans finally get to watch their team play after like 13 days. I don't think United have played in like 13 days. Amorim has bounced them from every competition that they can possibly be competing in, and just giving their players extra game time in this season. He's deprived them of it. He plucked them away. Ruben Amorim, man, he did his big one with United. I'm not even going to lie. But going into this match against Everton, coming off of 4 wins and a draw in their last 5, I think they'll be feeling like they should be getting a win in this match. But Everton are at home, and we all know Everton this season. They've been pretty stubborn. They're in a decent position right now. I think they're in like 7th place. That's probably where they're in right now. They're actually in 8th place, and if they get 3 points in this match, they move closer to the top 6. So I just know for a fact they're going to make it a long day for Man United in this match. It's not going to be a simple match for United at all. I'm not even going to lie. I feel United are going to have to pull out something huge, something very huge in this match to actually get 3 points in this game, because it's really looking like a draw. Everton have a lot of big physical center backs that are going to want to, insert their presence on the United attack, and this is why I feel like Benjamin Sesko should absolutely be starting in this match, because he's just going to give them that physical presence that they need. Just another way for United to find a goal, because I feel starting in Bemo in this match, Bemo is a decent false nine, because I don't even think he's an out and out number 9 by any chance. But I feel in this match they will need someone like Sesko to match with the physicality of Everton's defense, and they're going to want to have to win this match for sure as well, because that top 3 to 5 race is actually very, very tight with Villa, Chelsea, Liverpool and United. They are going to need to work hard. All of them are going to need to work hard, and they cannot afford to drop any points, and that's why United have to win this match against Everton. And I know for sure it's going to be a tough game, but I'm going to predict a Manchester United win, just because I think they're having a pretty good run of form at the moment, and they're going to feel like they can actually get 3 points in this match if they lock in. Michael Carrick just needs to make the right decisions as well. I'm very intrigued to see if he's going to stick with that Bemo or actually go with Sesko in this match. If he starts Sesko in this match, then I'll know that, okay, this guy is actually thinking. He's actually thinking. That does not mean that he's not thinking if he picks Bemo. Don't get me wrong, but I just feel starting Sesko in this match will be more beneficial to them than it would hurt, in my opinion. So yeah, my predictions for this game are United to win 3-1. I don't even know I'm adding scorelines this time, but I just think it will end in something around that. Sure. Finally, the last game that we're going to be talking about is Chelsea versus Burnley. Chelsea is playing at home in this match, and I cannot just see them losing or drawing this game at all. There is no world where I think Chelsea should or would or could afford to drop any points in this match, because they have the easiest fixture out of all the other teams that they're competing against, in my opinion. And I just think right now Burnley currently sits 19th, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, this is a really bad side in the league right now, and they are more than likely going to get relegated. Chelsea absolutely have to get a win in this match, especially given that they dropped points in their last match. Who they played against? They played against Leeds and they dropped points in a game where they were winning already 2-0. So I definitely expect that they're going to come into this match and get 3 points for sure. If there's any game I'm sure about this weekend, is this game. And if Burnley manage to get the points in this match, I'll be very, very surprised and not even disappointed, because I know to get business with Chelsea, can't lie. I don't really get business with them. They drop points down, I know send. But I definitely feel like them dropping points in this match will be a massive disappointment to them. They won their last match actually against Hull in the FA Cup, but that one is expected. Going into this game, I feel they need to do everything in their power to at least get those 3 points in this match, because they can't afford to drop points. If anybody out of all the teams this weekend should not be dropping points that is in that top 5 race, is Chelsea. They absolutely need to win this match against Burnley, and I think they have everything that they need to win this match. Most of their players are actually have a they actually have a very, very long list of injuries too. They have a long list of injuries, but I feel the important players that they need, only maybe Cucurella that is missing in this team at the moment, but the important players that they need to play this match are fit and ready to go. Is Estevao fit? Estevao is fit now. if Estevao is fit, then he should be starting this match. I'm not even going to lie. They need some, somebody to come and spice the game up for them. But I don't even think he's going to start this match, if I'm being honest, because I know Liam Rezanoa is definitely going to stick to his 3-man midfield of Santos, Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez. So that leaves 2 more spots available, and that's right wing, left wing, and I'm pretty sure it will more than likely be occupied by Neto and Palmer in this match. That's if Estevao is fit, because I'm not actually sure if he's fit or not. But I think in every other place in the team, But Kurela, they are good to go to beat this Burnley team. I'm not even going to lie. So anything other than a win for Chelsea in this match, those are my predictions already. Anything other than a win will be a massive shame on them. So yeah, that's my predictions for this Chelsea versus Burnley game, and those are my predictions for the weekend. I'll run it back again like I always do. Arsenal versus Spurs. I'm predicting a draw in that one. Man City versus Newcastle. Obviously, a Man City win. Nothing else. Nothing short of a win for City. I'm hoping. Let me not go and jinx the game a bit. Nottingham Forest versus Liverpool. I'm expecting a Liverpool win. I'm going with the safe route, safe option, even though I feel Nottingham Forest are going to give them a run for their money for sure. Manchester United versus Everton, another game that smells like a draw, but I'm going to go with a United win in as well. But trust, the Premier League is going to pull a shocker. For sure. That one is normal, is like almost a week in, week out thing. That you're one of these games that I'm expecting from these big six, what do they call themselves, will not go as planned for sure. So Chelsea versus Burnley, I'm predicting a Chelsea win as well. So those are my predictions for the weekend. I cannot wait. It's been a while. even 1 weekend of no Premier League football right now feels like a long time to me. I'm not going to lie. So I'm expecting a very, very interesting Premier League weekend for sure. Game week 27. Let's see how it's going to go. I'm hoping my predictions are spot on again this weekend, because the last Premier League game week I actually got every single prediction I made. So let's see if we're going to be lucky again this weekend. Don't forget to follow, like, subscribe to Made for This Sports on all platforms. I appreciate the support I've been getting so far. I've been seeing the subscribers rising each weekend. So let me know in the comments if you think there's anything you want me to add to these videos, things you want me to touch on more. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the next video, and I'll definitely be dropping my review of the weekend as well. So just anticipate it. I'm hoping this weekend goes as planned. See you soon.